Tens of thousands of Filipinos have rallied across the country against the misuse of public funds. The protesters are angry about a scam that was revealed by the local media that involves the legislators' Priority Development Assistance Fund. Money for that fund is allocated to politicians to use in their pet development projects. But a government audit has revealed only 20% of nearly $300 million in taxpayers' money allocated to the politicians has been spent on government projects. Jofelle Tesorio has more.
It is before 8 a.m. and this group of young people are preparing for the protest rally. They arrive at the city's promenade called Pay Walk, where others are already assembling.
I joined this march because I know na marami tayong magagawa kapag tayo nagkakaisa. At alam ko na may patutunguhan itong ginagawa natin dahil dito na nagsisimula na na-awaken na yung senses ng mga Pilipino.
Across the nation, more than 100,000 Filipinos like Chinny are taking to the streets.
We want to seek the truth at we want to see yung kabulastugang ginagawa ng mga taong hinahal natin sa gobyerno na ito ay matigil na.
The call for a 1 million march started on Facebook just 2 weeks ago after a scam was exposed involving almost $250 million of the Priority Development Assistance Fund, or what's known locally as the pork barrel. Media investigations revealed that state funds were siphoned off to bogus NGOs and ghost projects so that politicians could pocket the money. Social activist and NGO worker Edgar Celiano joined the protest to express his anger at this latest corruption scandal.
Sa isip ko, kailangan magpakamatay ng estudyante dahil wala siyang pang-tuition, no? Nagagalit ako na may ganun pala tayong karaming pera na napupunta lang sa kung kanino-kanino.
Palawan's case is even more important because more than $20 million of abused funds came from the royalty of the province's Malampaya natural gas.
The national government is also getting another bulk of money, which is from Palawan's wealth alone.
Speaking about corruption is a dangerous business in the Philippines. 2 local Palawan journalists who exposed corruption were killed. Jerry Ortega is believed to have been killed due to his reports on the anomalies surrounding the Malampaya-funded projects. Organizer Serge Pontilius believes that the local journalists' deaths were not in vain.
I will not accept it if somebody says that their work went for naught. Because even if, let's say, they're not around anymore, in a way, they actually planted the seeds for greater vigilance of civil society.
The national government had tried to quell the anger surrounding the misuse of public funds. 3 days prior to the scheduled protests, President Benigno Aquino III announced that he will abolish the Priority Development Assistance Fund system and instead use stricter mechanisms to implement the projects.
Ngayon, bubuo tayo ng bagong mekanismo upang matugunan ang pangangailangan ng inyong mga mamamayan at sektor sa paraang tapat, gamit ang tama at makatwirang proseso at ng may sapat na makalasag laban sa pang-aabuso at katiwalian.
But the nationwide protest still pushed ahead. Protesters say they do not immediately believe the president.
I think that people should be more vigilant, and I think even if they propose another system, dapat mas transparent. Dapat si Pinoy, if should reenact or enact or made into law the Freedom of Information Act, kasi hindi niya pinapansin yun for a long time eh. It's high time na para i-enforce that law hand in hand with this new system ng pork barrel.
The Philippine president has ordered an investigation into the scam and promised to go after those who are involved. But protesters have vowed to take the streets again if this won't happen. With Ariel Carlos and JC Acosta from Palawan, Philippines, this is Jofelle Tesorio for Asia Calling.